guys, what's up? It's your boy Michael, the one, the only, the Iron Horse Historian. Today, we will be discussing the ALCO FA-1. The AF-15 class, better known as the FA-1, was ALCO's answer to the popular EMC FT model. The ALCO FA was developed by Ray Patton and General Electric, since both builders, ALCO and GE, worked together to produce diesel locomotives at the time. Patton had previously worked on the PA diesel and had shortened the new model by just over 14 feet. The new FA would replace the ALCO DL series, built with the unreliable and troublesome 539T prime mover, though they kept the DL markings for factor designations. The first two FAs, number 1500 and 1502, and the first FB, number 1501, were tested on the Lehigh Valley in December of 1945. However, they weren't officially complete until they were fitted with the new 244 engines in January of 1946, and official production began in May of the same year. The reason for this delay was due to a union strike at the ALCO plant in Schenectady, New York. On the inside, the FA-1 came built with a 244 V12 cylinder engine, a GT 564 or a GT 581 main generator, a GY 27 auxiliary generator, 4 GE 726 or 4 GE 752 traction motors, Westinghouse air brakes, and they came built with 2 B-type four-wheel trucks. They had a top speed of 65 miles per hour, a starting tractive effort of 57,500 pounds, a continuous tractive effort of 46,500 pounds, a weight of 230,000 pounds, a length of 51 feet 6 inches, and for the horn, the FA-1 came built with Wabco E2s and Leslie A200-156s. The FA-1 was owned by 24 North American railroads, including but not limited to the Spokane, Portland, and Seattle, the Pennsylvania Railroad, and the Wabash. Out of all of them, the railroad with the most FA-1s was the Union Pacific with 46. The New York Central had 44, and both the Frisco and the Gulf, Mobile, and Ohio had 35 FA-1s. Despite the problems with the 244 prime mover, which kept the FA from being competitive with the EMD F series, the FA-1 wasn't a total failure. While the 244 couldn't handle the punishment of daily mainline service, it was reliable in smaller road switcher models such as the RS3. Despite these issues, ALCO was still able to sell over 1,000 of the first iteration of the FA model. While the FA-2 debuted in October of 1950, the FA-1 could still be seen all over North America and beyond in various assignments, depending on the railroad. For instance, the Long Island Railroad used 20 converted power packs, FAs that lacked traction motors and were replaced with 600 horsepower generators and still had control stands for push-pull operations. This was since many of their locomotives lacked head-end power. However, by the late 90s and early 2000s, the power packs were retired and replaced with locomotives that possessed HEP and newer bi-level cab cars. Only a few FA-1s have made it into preservation. These include, but are not limited to, Canadian National 9400 at the Canadian Railway Museum in Delson, Quebec, New Haven 0428, previously known as Long Island 618, can be seen at the Danbury Railway Museum in Connecticut, Quebec Central 616, formerly Long Island 616, is still in service on said Quebec Central, and DLMX 866 was located at the Daylight Locomotive and Machine Works in Oregon City, Oregon. However, as of early 2024, DLMX 866 was scrapped on-site after BNSF removed switching operations and heavy vandalism to this FA. At least we have photographs and more FAs in preservation.